no matter how big your movie has been this summer, everybody's scared of that Optimus Prime.
I know. Scared of those big-ass giant robots, which are sentient. Are they a race? Are they robots?
Why you gonna have questions?
He can't answer.
we did see the same movie, right?
No,
I sat there looking just as dumbfounded as you did. Don't think you're gonna get answers here. I tell you what, maybe we'll get Michael Bell on the phone in a little while, and if he don't freeze up on us, maybe he'll answer some shit for us.
Yeah.
We finally got rid of that old pussy ass. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf.
We got a real leading man this time.
We got a tough guy.
The lead man with hair on his nuts.
That's right. Yeah, we got Mr. Wahlberg right here. Look at him. He's even saying, "Yeah, bring the fucking robots on." Hey, bro, bring them on, bro. the world that the Autobots have worked so hard to protect, humanity has finally turned on them, and they are hunting them down and killing them off one by one. Don't matter if you Decepticon, Autobot. You a nigga to all of them, as far as they're concerned. And they don't give a damn. So they said,
that's why I want to object to you using that, but that's about right.
They said that darker tone is what's going to lead into a better film here. And you know what? Every fucking time it's the same dumb shit. As a matter of fact, when you say it gets better, from my point of view, they get dumber.
Let's be fair about this. Let's not look at the other movies, just judge it for what it is. And I was like, you know what? This ain't so bad. But there's another 2.5 hours that stinks on ice.
They say, we're hunting down these robots, and they find one of them, Tommy. They find one of them, and they tear his ass apart. I don't know which one it is, because they all look fucking like
yeah,
me,
right.
but
Yeah.
I know
They make it sad. Like, you watch the robot plead for his life, like, no.
They had one robot that was the best actor in this movie.
That's true.
They were tearing his ass apart.
Yeah.
What's that robot's name? Dead motherfucker. And Martin's right. There was a good 5 minutes where you feel so sorry for him. He's like, please, I'm an Autobot. I helped you. I saved you. And they're like, fuck.
Look into your heart.
Yeah, look at him. He's a
really
big ass robot on his knees looking up at humans talking about, please, look into your heart. He's like, just mercy, please don't hurt me. And and it's pitiful. And you're thinking, they got something here. I've never felt this kind of emotion in any of these movies at all.
Yeah.
And once they killed that robot right there, they killed the fucking film. You have some of the worst writing. This is the worst writing that would go into a children's show. The action is kind of adult oriented. You actually have somebody that says "fuck" in here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have all these things that are going on that seem to be geared towards a PG-13 action film. But when you get right down to the dialogue, to the characters, when you get down to the plot itself, it's stuff that would be written for a Nickelodeon show that might be canceled in one season. This is not a movie directed by Michael Bay.
It's not.
It's not. This is a movie that's directed by effects artists. The parts that Michael Bay directs in this film, he directs little comedy skits. Little comedy skits that always end on some little cute note. I took 4 notes right here to just tell you, to try to just explain to you simply why this movie's bullshit. Number 1, they knock somebody out with a car. And it was not an Autobot. It wasn't a Decepticon. It was a dude driving a car in slow motion that punched somebody with the wheel. Didn't scrape his face off. Head didn't obliterate. Just like a regular fist. Just gave him a soft punch too.
That's what you got hung up on?
That's number 1. Okay. Yeah, and I got hung up on that. I'm just kind of like, come on, it's just some things that you just insult me with. Number 2 right here. They just pull Autobots out their asses. Robots that you just don't know who they are. They just come out of nowhere. They give you a name and they say, let's go. Some of the biggest voices you hear with these Autobots are John Goodman.
Yeah.
and Ken Watanabe. Because he's Asian, they made his robot a samurai who calls Optimus Prime sensei and everything.
And he even mixes his L's and R's like extra.
Where are you, Optimus Prime? You know what I mean? That kind of shit. That's why he calls him sensei, because he can't pronounce his fucking name.
Yeah, he's an Asian robot with a speech impediment.
But why? Why do they have an Australian robot? Why? What makes them these characters?
Why is it that Optimus Prime, when he's a truck, is a brand new truck that just rolled off the showroom, and yet as soon as he transforms, suddenly he's got scrapes and battle scars on his paint job?
I'll do you one even better. Optimus Prime starts out the movie battle-torn bullet holes in him. He's worn. He's saying, I'm hiding because I'm injured and I need help. But that gets to a point where he's driving down the street and he just scans a truck and he's brand new and shiny again. You could have done that the whole fucking time.
Dude, don't get me started on that.
Oh, but wait a minute. I think I know what you're going to say, Martin, because this is my last one right here. Now, you're probably saying, well, that's that alien technology, even if you don't want to acknowledge that they could do this anytime they want to. But speaking of things that they can do anytime that they want to, Optimus Prime lights up his fucking heels and flies. Not just in the air, not some Superman type stuff. No. He flies to another planet. He flies to space. And I'm thinking all this time you've been grabbing on the buildings and been falling.
Like have a rocket feature.
Yeah.
He never bothered to use.
They've been falling throughout the entire movie, falling from skyscrapers, falling from another ship. There's a point when they need to get across the world and they're like, well, we got this ship here. I think it can get us there faster. He never bothers to mention like, oh, I can fly you there.
He gives a speech too. I'm coming to get you, people. And he just flies off. And even the other Autobots are like, did you see this shit?
Man.
Anybody knew he could do that?
It's about 3 or 4 Transformers movies in one because they have so many plot lines. There's no way you can keep up with them. This character, this main villain, or one of the main villains, never figure out what his motivation was.
Let's just leave the robots alone. I mean, they're the best parts of the movie. So you're probably saying, well, what about the humans? Nicola Peltz? And then her boyfriend, who is Irish but lives in Texas.
And talks with an Australian accent.
They serve no purpose in the movie at all. He's there just to make Mark Wahlberg mad because that's his daughter's boyfriend. And she is there. This is the most useless chick in this day of strong women.
Yeah.
In this day where women usually take charge, like, well, shit, if you ain't going to help me, I'll help myself. She's the throwback. Her lines in the movie are, help, daddy, please. She's always in trouble. The only person that I really liked in the movie is Mark Wahlberg. The guy actually is a good leading man for this film.
Yeah. He seemed like the perfect fit. Like, hey, maybe they'll get it right this time.
If you are a person who has more than 2 friends, 2 or more friends that enjoy these films, you need a new group of friends. They are keeping you down. No one cares about any kind of story here, any kind of character, as long as you come in and give money to this franchise, which they know that you will. I'll say rental in as much as watch it on TV. I wouldn't give this my money, but really the way I feel right now, it's straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
Yeah, I was going to say, why would you even say rental on this? I really did go in wanting to give it a chance, trying to be fair, and even giving it more of a chance than I should have. But there's just a point, like, no movie, no matter how good or bad, should keep you in there as long as this movie does. And to have this many plots going on. And for anybody who says, like, hey, man, I just want to see Optimus Prime riding a dinosaur, it's really not that interesting.
Just 2 days ago, I was telling Tommy, but wait, man, Optimus Prime rides a T-Rex with a sword. That's going to be badass.
Well, was it badass in any way at all?
It was, no, Martin, it was not.
Not even a little bit. There's no excuse for this movie. Matter of fact, I don't understand why it's so long, since if they'd made it shorter, they could have recouped more money because it can be shown more times in the theater in a day.
At 2 hours and 45 minutes, fuck that next film.
Exactly.
I don't even know if I need to see it. I have I have this one and that next sequel that they want to release. I've seen it. And really, what am I going to see in the sequel that I haven't seen already?
That's the thing, man. And then the nerve to have like a teaser for a sequel. It's like, what more is there left to do?
But that girl in the movie, Nicola Peltz, Michael Bay like him barely legal, doesn't he?
He clearly does.
He could not wait for her to turn 18 to put that camera up in her ass, man, and try to
get that legal consent.
Got that legal. And they tried to be sneaky about that shit too. He tried to think he being slick. Mark Wahlberg actually even tells her, he's like, your shorts are getting shorter by the minute, and he makes sure to put a camera on there. Just because you make a joke about it don't mean you ain't doing some perverted shit. I know what you're doing, man.
Remember the last movie, the whatever the Megan Fox replacement was? Remember she opened the car door? Just legs all the way open.
That vagina just said,
get that sun out of my face.
Oh shit.